But since I like this challenge, I think it makes sense to finish it together. So we want to write this script that's going to automate the password recovery and dump all the pictures for us. Okay, so we talked about the script to do the password extraction. And I'm not gonna write it live, so I've already written the script here. It's a simple and stupid script, so mostly copy pasted from Google, but just to give you an idea what it does. Basically here I'm listing all the exe files in this folder and iterating it through in the file name variable, and then I open each file. I read the file, but I only take this specific part of the file. Now, if you wonder where I got these numbers, I got it from a hex editor. So I have here XHD. So this is a hex editor app. And if we throw this binary in here, then we can search with Ctrl F. We're looking for Unicode characters and we'll look for brick. And it's not this one, it's not this one, it's this one. And as you can see, this is the address I use, the 2AB0, and then I went to 2ACF. So I basically read these two lines here. You might wonder why I didn't use Cutter for this. If you go into Cutter, you see that this is an offset. This is an offset basically in the virtual memory. So it's not really an offset in the binary. So that's why I used this hex editor to actually use the offset in the binary. So basically in which line in the binary we find these texts. So back to the Python code. I read the whole file, but then I use only this part where the password is, and then I replace all 0 bytes with nothing. Basically, that's how I'm cutting out these 0 bytes. And the result of this is gonna be the password. And I'm creating a comment variable, which will echo the password into the file name. So that's how I will input the password and execute the file with that. I will just print the comment for debugging to know what's happening, and then I'm gonna call this comment what I created here. That's pretty much it, iterating through all exe files, extracting the passwords, and creating the command, and then executing the command. So let's try it. By the way, this Python script is only runs in Python 2. So if you are having Python 3, you might need to tweak it a little bit. So I have Python under C/Python, python.exe, and then my Python script is cleverly called solve. So let's run it. Let's run. We see a lot of awesomes. So it seems quite okay. If you can see that a bunch of PNGs were dumped. So that looks pretty good. If we go back to the Flego folder, we could look at it in another view. Let's see large icons. But you can see there are all these assembly icons. There are all these Lego assembly manual images, and to each of them we have a character. We just have to put this together now. It's a pretty manual work, so I will just quickly do it sped up. Basically, you need to create 3 columns: the file name, the associated character, and the order number, and then sort it based on the order number, and then you get the flag. So let's quickly see it. So it seems this is the flag. I probably accidentally deleted this M at the end. You can confirm that. So this was the flag for this challenge. I think it was pretty cool. And just to summarize it, in this lecture we tried Cutter, the official graphical user interface for Rudder 2. Here it is again. To test it, we used the third challenge of the 2018 Flare-On challenges, and we reversed the binary to find the password. We found in a binary where the password was checked, but the place in memory is populated in runtime, so we had to find that the password is stored in a resource which is loaded in runtime. Once we identified that the resource is called brick, then we could write a Python script that will parse each of these exe files for the password and executes the files with the password. These dropped us all these images, and then we just manually paired the images with the drop letters. As you can see, Cutter is fairly mature, so it can be used pretty well, but I think it's good if you understand what really happens in the background on the Rudder side. Now you can decide yourself if you like Cutter or the terminal version, and comment below which one you would prefer, and of course, no judging. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next lecture. Bye.